Is now a good time to be buying gold or investing in gold? That is what I want to talk about in this video. Let's get into it. Thank you so much for watching. I do sincerely appreciate it. If you want to learn more about investing in precious metals, or if you just want to watch awesome videos about gold and silver, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. First, I want to let you know I have partnered with West Red Lake Gold Mines to bring you this video. We'll talk about them a little bit later and the insane opportunity that they have, but let's get into buying gold. Is now the right time? I recently did a poll on my YouTube channel and 74% of you said that yes, now is a good time to be buying gold. Some of the comments included, every day is a great time. You buy precious metals not just for investment, but for security. If you want to preserve your money, this is how you can preserve it. And as long as you aren't using your whole cash reserve and start liquidating other stuff to buy a bunch at one price, there's never really a bad time. I would have to say that for me personally, I agree. Now is a good time to be buying gold. One of the things I do is I look at what the central banks are doing. Are they stacking gold right now? Are they worried about something in the future? Let's take a look. The headline of this Shift Gold article reads, "Central bank gold buying continued hot in July." In fact, globally, central banks reported net purchases of 55 tons of gold. The president of the Bank of Poland said the following: "Gold will retain its value even when someone cuts off the power to the global financial system, destroying traditional assets based on electronic accounting records." Of course, we do not assume that this will happen, but as the saying goes, forewarned is always insured, and the central bank is required to be prepared for even the most unfavorable circumstances. That is why we see a special place for gold in our foreign exchange management process. Something interesting to note is that just last year in 2022, central banks bought up 1,136 tons of gold. This was the highest level of net purchases on record dating all the way back to 1950, and they're buying more gold this year. So according to the recent survey, 24% of central banks plan to add more gold to the reserves in the next 12 months. 71% of central banks surveyed believe the overall level of global reserves will increase in the next 12 months. That was a 10-point increase over last year. So clearly central banks are buying up lots of gold. They're worried about something. One analyst predicts gold prices might exceed $8,000 in the next decade as central banks lose confidence in foreign currency. He says some of the catalysts could be the Russian war in Ukraine and the worldwide battle against inflation. He even goes as far as to say it's possible that gold could even hit $10,000 an ounce at one point in time. With gold price currently sitting under $2,000 an ounce, this would be a huge jump up from where we are today, but it's not impossible. Whenever I buy gold, I'm not trying to get rich. In fact, I'm trying to keep myself from being poor. For me, gold is wealth retention. No matter what happens to the dollar, whether it goes into hyperinflation or stops existing at some point in time, it doesn't matter because I've converted my wealth into real money. So is now a good time to buy gold? I certainly think so. And according to that poll that I showed previously, the majority of you think now is a good time to be buying gold as well. My most recent acquisitions are this gold maple leaf coin and this gold coin from Argentina. I like to buy physical gold because this is the safest way to invest in gold. This is wealth that you can hold in your hand. Now, if you are wanting to grow your portfolio and invest in something that's more high risk, high reward, you certainly can look at investing in gold companies. And one of the most unique opportunities that I've seen in a long time is West Red Lake Gold Mines. Before we dive into this mine and talk about why they may be really undervalued, I first want to mention Frank Giestra, self-made billionaire mining tycoon, is a major shareholder. He owns 11.8% of the company, and he also sits on their advisory board. Now, not only is he a shareholder, but also Eric Sprott, billionaire mining investor, owns 23.4% of West Red Lake Gold. So what do they see in this mine? If we look at the location, you can see they're up in Ontario, Canada, and one of the safest mining regions in the world. They are located next to many other mining operations, some of which are very large, so they know they're in a good spot. But West Red Lake Gold has something that not a lot of other mines have, and that is they have their own mill. This state-of-the-art gold mill can handle 800 tons per day, and in their first 2 years of operation, they actually achieved 95% gold recovery. Not only that, but they also have additional state-of-the-art equipment totaling over $350 million in investments to date. Now, this mine used to be a past producer. There was another company that owned the mine and mill, and they were having issues with project financing and operating inefficiencies. This led to Frank Giestra actually co-founding West Red Lake Gold Mines to take over the property and turn it into something spectacular. This is the exact same business model he used to grow Gold Corp into the largest gold company in the world. So this is a proven strategy. The first step was to put together a star-studded management team. Now, the CEO, Shane Williams, he has proven himself as the leader of a gold company. The last one he worked for, their share price went up about 32x in just a matter of 3 years. But the rest of the management team and board of directors is top caliber as well. They know what they're doing. This is their forte. The company that previously owned this project achieved a market cap of $1 billion just a few years ago. However, the current market cap of West Red Lake Gold is around $82 million, so it seems like they're extremely undervalued. They now have the right people in place. They are fully funded with plenty of cash on hand, no debt. They have the right tools, and they're ready to begin drilling and expanding the projects and actually pulling the gold out of the ground right now. So if this project seems like a winner to you, if you want to check them out for yourself, see if they're right for you and your portfolio, I will put a link for them down below in the description. The story of West Red Lake Gold Mines is extremely compelling. It seems like they have all the right pieces in place here to be successful. Now, remember, when you do any investing, make sure you do your own research, your own due diligence. But I want to say a big thank you to them for partnering with me to help make this video possible. And I want to ask all of you, where do you see gold going from here? And let me know down below in the comment section. Do you think gold is a good buy right now? I'd love to hear all of your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next one. Silver Dragons out.